Isasko
inamandla
enyamanya
ezange yaphela
iyo
ethanda isasko yami
sifihle
We look up to and even idealize political leaders. These courageous women and men defy the social norms and address the social ills of society, fighting for the greater good of a people. But what is often left out is the personal cost to these people's families. Spending time alongside political leaders is only a dream for most. It was to be my reality. My daddy was a political activist and community leader at a time when it was not accepted within my staunch colored community. It made us, his family, silent sufferers, ostracized and victimized as troublemakers by our own community. These were some of the things I was labeled as when growing up. Hotnots, williewerker, hier jy, inkomer. At a time when women emancipation was the order of the day, I overheard the following statement which gutted me like surgery. Ek belê nie in vroumense nie. Hulle kom net met langmagte huis toe. These words were spoken by a man who fought and dedicated his life to the upliftment of his community. It left me devastated. I felt belittled. But most of all, the very essence of my being, my womanhood, was violated and ridiculed. These events led to my rebelling against my daddy's political views. I made a conscious decision to refrain from voting in 1994 and took a complete backseat to politics. Now you see me as a person advocating for the rights of students. What brought about this change, you might wonder. Honestly and truthfully speaking, I have to answer my daddy, whom I have unconsciously emulated in many aspects of my life. Over time, talking to my friends and colleagues who questioned me and my anger towards my father, I've come to the new understanding. I can see now that he is a product of the apartheid regime. Oppression leads to resistance. But resisting means showing strength, not allowing for any weaknesses, taking on the role of an alpha male who can't be questioned, who has to perform, always, both to the outside world and to his family. Looking at the bigger picture, I now understand that this particular regime of oppression was and still remains bigger than us all. Even bigger than my own personal suffering. What is different this time is that choosing not to vote and becoming more politically aware has been my choice. I am driven by my daddy's influence and ambitions, but more than that, it is my misteaching, guidance and principles that keeps me level-headed, and that give me the necessary edge and courage to stand up and allow for my voice to be heard throughout mine and others' life struggles. She showed me that I can be strong, but at the same time allow my vulnerability to be seen, because it is a part of me and a part of my womanly identity.
So drop your guns and your swords, and let us live all as one. We all need love and understanding. So drop your guns and your swords, and let us live all as one.